Follow your joy. This is a statement that brings up a lot of opinions and even mixed emotions for people. So many people want the next strategy, the next business idea that will guarantee passive income. But you know what it feels like when you're doing something solely for the money? It's not very satisfying. And when it's not satisfying, it's kind of hard to keep doing it. So in this video, I'm going to share why following your joy is absolutely essential and non-negotiable when it comes to creating true wealth in your life. My name is Saint-Germaine, and I created the Living Narrative to show you how to quickly transform your story, because the story you tell becomes the life you live. I'm on a mission to show you just how extraordinarily powerful you are, inside and out, so that you can create juicy, fulfilling relationships and a life of passion and purpose. Subscribe and hit the bell button to be notified every time that I post a video. I've been an entrepreneur since I was 16 years old, and I've been making money on the internet for more than 14 years. And as a clinical hypnotherapist, I've helped hundreds of people make more money and create true wealth in their life. There's this fantasy I'm sure that you've thought of before, where you make all this money, all this passive income that continues to come in, and you can retire your parents and you can just lay on the beach and never have to work again. But I know people who have so much money that they could actually do that, and they don't want to because they're on purpose and they're so deeply fulfilled by what they're doing. And that is significantly more rewarding than being on vacation 24/7. And that satisfaction, that deep fulfillment, in order to find that, it has to bring you some amount of joy. I see many business owners who think they need another course, they need more information, and ultimately they need another strategy in order to make more money. But as a clinical hypnotherapist, I have found that this is rarely the case. I have plenty of friends and clients who have their own business, and I have observed that when they get stuck financially at some glass ceiling limit, or they're having some kind of an obstacle creating more wealth, it's generally something that they think is unrelated that is causing them to self-sabotage or block wealth in their life. But instead, they're listening to abundance, manifesting meditations, and they think that it's going to help. But nope, sorry, it's not going to work, because you need to fix your abandonment issues or something else just like that. You see, money, just like relationships, are powerful tools for our growth. So your financial situation is the way that it is for a reason. And that reason is not just for you to repeat affirmations, but because there's something new that you need to learn right here, right now, exactly where you are. And if you're rolling your eyes and going, yeah, I know, I need to think positively and have an abundant mindset, I'm sorry, but nope, that's probably not it. Here's what's often going on. So say that you have something in your life that's out of alignment. Maybe you're just not taking care of your health or sleeping very good. Maybe you get stuck on the scroll hole, or you're drinking more than you really want to. Maybe you're still angry with your mom, or still trying to please your parents. You think these things have nothing to do with your business, and you just say, I'm just gonna focus on my business. But guess what? It's all related. These things are horrendous energy leaks that if you leave them untreated and you think you can just ignore your parents, ignore your family issues, or ignore certain things and avoid taking care of your body or whatever's going on in your life, you will be leaking energy. And this energy is how you tap into your joy. And this is the same energy that creates a flow of wealth in your life. So then you've got all of these sort of past issues and childhood traumas that are in your subconscious mind that you're not even thinking about on the day-to-day, that are literally robbing you of your joy. So if you ever feel like you don't know what you really want, here's a good place to start. Because you don't need another strategy. But these energy leaks actually make it harder to do the things you already know you need to do. You don't need new strategies. You don't need more information, more courses. I'm willing to bet you know your next step and you know what you need to do, but something is holding you back. In all of the biggest transformations that my clients have received, it has very, very rarely been from more. And almost every single time, what they have gone through is doing less. Less in the most practical ways. It's like less distractions, less information, less busy tasks, less emails, less clothes in the closets, fewer things to do, fewer decisions to make. And there's this really interesting thing that happens about 2 to 3 months into my program, Big Magic, which is my private mentorship program. Almost everyone starts to just go through their clothes. I've had clients who even get stylists come in and like completely revamp their wardrobe and get them styled with new outfits. But what they do first is get rid of 80% of what is in the closet. Or they'll suddenly just want to get a haircut, or they just start getting rid of things that they're not actually using, because even our objects store energy. And if you aren't using them or you don't need them and they're taking up space, there's no point in keeping it. It's just something that is holding energy and it's remaining stagnant if you're not using it. So it's easy. We know we do this when we're cleaning out our closet, if we're going to get a haircut, spring cleaning. But do you do this for your mind? Do you do this for your business? Or do you just keep adding more? The reality is letting go is gonna just give you all of that space to receive more energy, more clarity connected to your intuition, and far more joy. And when you're following your joy, you are living authentically, and you are communicating trust and self-worth to yourself and to all of life that has no choice but to reflect that back to you. In other words, you become a magnet for wealth. This is how abundance begins to show up in all of its forms. In people and new connections, new opportunities, creative pursuits, money. There's so many ways that abundance can show up in your life. Huge financial success is not coming when you are doing it solely for the money. So many people do this and they sabotage whatever they make, they sabotage their relationships. So much in their life crumbles when they're doing it just for the money, because it's not about the money. The money is the tool for your growth, for your expansion. And following your joy is where the wealth is. So doing what you need to do for you is where the true wealth is. Not just hustling for cash. That's fun for a little while, but that actually isn't super sustainable or even fun. And there's a certain amount once you get there, you're like, well, what am I even doing? Everybody asks that question. If you want true wealth, it starts on the inside. So how do you apply this to your business? How do you practically apply this to your business? If you're curious about how to apply this in your business in a way that's not just eating ice cream and just being on the beach all day, that's one kind of a joy, but the joy that's actually the deeply fulfilling joy. First, you gotta get that inner shift. Whatever is in your subconscious mind that is causing you to sabotage in one area of your life is going to affect all areas of your life, whether you realize it or not. So the first thing is to start with the deep inner shifts. And I've got videos on my channel about self-sabotage and doing shadow work. So I'll link some of those in the description below. The second thing is that you have to know what you actually really want, deeply really want in your life. And if you have a hard time with that, I'm gonna make another video. It'll also be in the description below to help you with that, because this is absolutely important. A lot of times people don't know what they deeply want, so they chase money because that's what it seems like everybody else does. That's what successful people do. So I guess I'll just do that. And they don't actually know what is deeply fulfilling to them. But once you've figured it out, the third thing is how to become a magnet for the things that you want. And this is a very seemingly magical process, and I want to share it with you and how you can actually practically take these things into your business. And how can you follow your joy in your business and actually apply it? So I want to invite you to my workshop, Consistent Clients. It's a practical, magical path to making more money and impact. I'm not going to talk about strategies. I'm going to show you exactly how to attract dream clients and fill your calendar with consistent clients. people that you love to work with, and people who are happy to pay your prices and get amazing results and refer other beautiful soulmate clients to you. And guess what? It's just going to generate even more joy and fulfillment in your life. Want in on the magic? Come to thelivingnarrative.com to join, or click the link in the description below. And if you're thinking, but Soul, I have no idea what I want. How can I follow my joy if I don't know what I want? Watch this video. And hit the subscribe button and the bell button to be notified every time that I post a video. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode.